What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Isaac and I are on our way to go and grab dinner. It's a Sunday night. We're having a little date night during NFL camp, but we were like, oh, it would be cool to film a little video. So we are gonna do an engagement Q&A. The video where Isaac proposed to me is not gonna be up for a week or two, but I mean,
let's get that boy up.
Hey, I got engaged and the video will be up soon, but I figured it'd be really cool to give you guys a little bit more details. More details.
I'm still trying to figure out, do guys wear rings during engagement?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
It's a good question.
I found these questions online. They're pretty simple, so if you guys want to know any other questions, if you guys comment down some questions below, maybe we'll make a part 2 for you. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're on our way to go and grab dinner. It's about 10 minutes away.
It's a salad spot.
Yeah, we're trying to eat healthy, okay guys? This is during NFL camp.
I guess I don't really need to lose weight. This car was zooming.
Okay.
I'm hella distracted.
Okay. Let's bring it back. Okay, so like I said, they're super simple questions, but I think it's gonna be fun to do. Are you paying attention in the car, or are you paying attention to that other car?
I am super distracted.
Okay, bring it back.
Bring it back.
So the first question is, when was the moment... So the first question is, when was the moment you knew you were meant to marry each other?
I mean, I feel like we need like deep music playing behind these questions.
No, this isn't deep. This is
you
just
go first.
Well, to be honest, I feel like I always knew I was gonna marry Isaac. Like the first night I met him, I texted my mom later that night saying that I met the guy I was going to marry. Some people might think that's cheesy, but I really feel like the first time we ever had a conversation, there was like a huge spark and we just really clicked. I at least knew. Yeah.
I agree. I will say I felt that way, but at what point did I start looking at Allie and say, hey, I can see her as the mom to my future children? Definitely was not when we first met.
I mean, we were 19 when we first met.
I'm just saying. I would say it's probably, I think as a guy, once you decide like I'm marrying this girl, I feel like that's when I like really started to look at you in that way. I guess
so
before
when do you think that was?
Shoot, probably, I mean, look how fast this car's going. Probably about 2 years ago.
Like when I moved out to California?
Yeah. But, I mean,
I think it became more of like a realistic thing is
when we moved in.
When I moved down to Irvine. I feel like we started to get a little bit closer, and then once we started talking about moving in together, I was like, well,
we're here.
We're definitely gonna marry each other. Well, fingers crossed.
Maybe.
Anyways,
I mean, we're literally going.
Yeah, so that's that. The second question is, what part of the wedding planning process are you most excited about, and what are you not looking forward to? So this is a little two-part question. Okay.
I'm not looking forward to guest list. That's like my biggest stressor right now is guest list.
Guys, we're trying to plan a small wedding. With Isaac, it's just not possible.
So this is what I told Allie. With us and our friend group, because we have so many friends, we either have to have a massive wedding or a super small wedding. There's no
It's really hard to have an in-between.
Because friend groups are too intertwined, and it's like one person might be like, oh, you invited them and not me. Or it just gets weird. It
does get, well, and especially I feel like because Isaac played football in college and he plays football in the league. So think about how many people you're super close to that you come in contact with every day. Yeah, I feel like it's like kind of hard to decipher. So that's the thing you're not looking forward to is a guest list. Okay.
I think what I'm most looking forward to is the turn up. Just a little bit of a mini bender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely feel that. I think the part of the wedding planning process I'm looking forward to, I feel like it's all of it. It's hard to say one thing because I'm an interior designer, so I'm gonna be like really excited to plan like what the venue looks like, what the venue is.
You're getting into everything.
But I also feel like I think the most fun I will have in the wedding planning process will by far be like the little details for our
cake tasting.
No. Ew, no, that's not gonna be the most. No, I was gonna say like the small details of like, this car is really annoying me. Like, can you turn down your music? What are you doing?
You think they can hear it?
Yes, it's vibrating the whole car. The part of the wedding planning process I'm looking forward to a lot is the small details, not the cake tasting.
Like the napkins.
No, I don't give a shit about the napkins. I'm referring to like our guest experience. I know that if my friends and family are having an amazing time, I'm gonna have a better time knowing that they are. So I think I'm looking forward to like finding a really cool hotel, making it like that weekend experience. I don't know, just like the small details, like making a list of like restaurants in the area that we're getting married. Yeah, like going and trying out restaurants in that area, giving them a list, like, hey, if you guys are in town.
Allie hates when I say stuff.
Wait, how is it expensive? I'm making a list on my computer and printing it out.
No, trying all the restaurants. That's super fun. We're the guest experience is gonna be A1.
Yeah, but the part of the planning process I'm not looking forward to is making decisions, because I feel like I have
We need you to step up in that department.
I have a touch of like, I need everything to be perfect, a little bit of OCD.
Oh my gosh.
So like the venue I love so much, but I'm thinking about all of the small things like, oh, if we get married outside, what about the sun shadows? Or what about the wind? Blah, 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 blah. Like, I think I overthink when it comes to small details.
No doubt.
So like small details I'm looking forward to, but I don't know. It's all gonna be fun, but it's all gonna be stressful, I feel like.
My thing is, like, I'm cool with the outside wedding. That's a done deal. That'd be unreal if we had an outside wedding right on the beach.
See, but I know because the sun and the wind. Oh God, don't even get me started. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next question. Number 3, are there any wedding trends that you think are overdone and want to steer clear of?
I think just the general, just how weddings are organized and how formal and like I don't want the ceremony for people to be falling asleep like, God, when can we go have another drink? Like, I want people to come and be like, God, this was like, that was just 30 minutes. That felt like that took 5 minutes. They're married, we're hype. I don't like the formality of weddings.
I think, and we totally agree on that, which is really nice because it's not going to lead to any arguments. I know we both want a very fun wedding. Like, we don't want it to feel like a wedding, except for like when we say our vows, like you want that your guests to feel a little bit emotional because like you're speaking from your heart. But I really want my guests to have like an entire weekend of fun. And I feel like sometimes weddings are like, okay, rehearsal dinner. Okay, next day. All right, we're going to sit around until the wedding. Okay, we go to the wedding. Okay, we're going to get like drunk as possible. Okay, like I don't want it to be like that. I just want it to be, I mean, incorporating things that are more fun and less formal. What's a trend that I feel like is overdone? I mean, a trend that like is very popular and tons of weddings happen in this is I don't want a hotel venue. That's just one thing I don't really want.
Nothing against hotel venues. No. It's just not our vibe.
Yeah, I don't have anything against it. It's just not what I want in my wedding.
Literally not the vibe.
Yeah. Also, I don't want like a formal sit-down dinner. But we already talked about the formality.
That's probably the biggest thing, actually.
Yeah.
Formal sit-down dinners, I look at that and I'm like, I don't want my guests looking at a menu that's like first course, second. Because then the whole time you're like, all right, this meal's been fun. Where's my food at?
Where's my drink?
Can I get another drink? I want people to forget about all the nonsense and be like, let's turn up. Where are the chicken wings at?
Where are the mac and cheese bites?
Where are the chicken wings at?
No, and again, nothing against weddings like that. This is just our vision for our wedding. Number 4 is a little bit more personal. What are 3 qualities you admire about each other?
I mean, again, we need deep music in the background.
My first thing that I admire about Isaac is how thoughtful he is of me. And when you guys see the proposal video, you guys will totally understand, because I feel like Isaac made that perfect.
Always want that extra mile.
Like, yeah, he just thought of every detail. So he's very thoughtful.
Should we just detour to Outback?
No.
Good call.
Let's just do one, because let's save the rest for our vows.
I mean, whoa.
Yeah. Just say one.
I would say I value Allie's. I mean, this is general.
Don't think too hard.
I would say, I wasn't expecting the question, but I value just generally your personality. I think you're like a very fun person. Mm-hmm. Very fun. I think like that's one quality. Like, you're never the girl who it's 8 o'clock on a Friday night and you're like, I just want to stay in. You're like the, bro, why are we sitting around?
Or I'm like the, bruh, if we're gonna sit around, can we at least pound back a few White Claws? Okay.
The Crack Shack low-key looks kind of good.
Yeah,
should we look at it?
No, we're getting a salad. We're trying to be healthy.
My bad.
It does kind of look good though.
You feel me?
Yeah. All I see is fried chicken. Next. Number 5 is, if you had an unlimited budget for your wedding, what would you splurge on? If I had an unlimited budget, number 1, everything would be upgraded. The food, the alcohol.
Top shelf.
Like, everything would be upgraded. Number 2, the guest experience. I would make it so like the guest experience was insane. Like if I had to rent out like an entire Airbnb and like throw like a pool party the day after my wedding, that's what I would do.
Is this place like too formal? No, this doesn't look actually that formal at all.
So the second thing I would splurge on is definitely the bachelorette trip. I would invite all of my friends and pay for all of them to come. And then the third thing is the honeymoon.
Oh, yeah, I mean, obviously. If I had an unlimited budget though, I would have a massive, crazy venue. Like it would be like where we did the Rock Nation brunch. We just
that's true.
Like it would
I
be.
feel that.
I would want.
Which was
people
like
to
at
come.
an estate. If you guys haven't seen the Rock Nation brunch vlog, go and check it out because it was insane. But
I would want people to come and be like, I don't even know what I just experienced. I would also pay for all my guests. That'd be one thing I'd want to gift my guests with. Like,
what do you mean?
Like literally tell us we have somebody booking your flights.
Oh,
everything is paid for.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't have to even think about it.
You know what's crazy? A few people have like talked to me about like budget, and they're like, "Oh, well, you don't really have a budget." Who said I didn't have a budget?
That is not true.
That is
Boys
not
have a
true.
tight
Actually,
budget.
I would say we have a pretty like
Normal
for like the average couple budget, which like I don't need some intense budget, and like we're normal people. We're just still trying to live within our means. Okay.
We're human.
Do you want to go get food and then finish the Q&A?
No, let's just finish right now.
Well, we have 5 more questions.
Well, I think we need to order the food. Well, no, we can walk up because we're not gonna eat it. I'd rather get it and then come in here and immediately eat instead of just having it sitting in here. And we're like, and I'm hungry. Like,
Okay, yeah. So you want to finish real quick?
Yeah.
Well, it's not gonna be real quick. We'll take our time. Okay.
We're not in a rush.
The next question is, what are you looking forward to most about married life?
Probably Allie's bank account. She's gonna transfer over all her funds to me. Aside from that, I think it's gonna
I feel like people think you're joking, but like,
No,
I
I'm
have
dead
money
serious.
saved.
I'm dead serious. I think it's just the idea of like having a next chapter, having kids, like really beginning life in a more serious, mature way.
Mm-hmm. We moved in together before we got engaged and before we got married, obviously, because engagement comes before marriage. So like we obviously already know what it's like to like be in each other's lives permanently and like wake up next to each other every day. But I think there's something different about being married and like
it's just
that
more
person
mature.
is now your actual family. Like if I were to go to the hospital, people would be like, "Oh, you can't go and see him. Like you're not family." But I don't know. It's just like the idea of like no matter what, I'm gonna have him next to my side for the rest of my life. No matter how hard things get, like I will always have like a teammate.
That's super intense.
And I said that not because of the NFL, but because that's just a figure of speech. But yeah. I think it's just doing life with somebody and knowing that like they're not gonna leave. Well,
There's no
divorce
breakups.
is a thing, but
there's no breakups in this.
Yeah. Can you stop
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Can you stop ADDing?
Okay. Number 7. Do you have a dream honeymoon destination?
Yeah, it's the place with the floating hotel room.
It's
I don't know where
Maldives.
it's at.
It's Maldives.
That place is unreal. If anybody wants to pay for it, we're taking invitations.
I'll
or
put
not
up
invitations, but
my Venmo
donations.
account. No, I'm kidding. I think personally, like obviously Maldives is definitely where I want to go for my honeymoon. Like that sounds amazing. It sounds expensive, but it sounds amazing. But if I could choose any honeymoon, like if we had an unlimited budget for a honeymoon, I would totally say that like Isaac and I would go on a like month-long trip and go to many different places.
I would for sure do that.
Yeah. But, you know, like money
Ending in the Maldives.
Like that would be the finale.
That'd be
But like
crazy.
money and like football, my job, it just would not work out. But that would be my dream honeymoon, is to basically go to a bunch of different places. Yeah.
This needs to pay for the Maldives.
Okay,
trip,
yeah.
bro.
I'm gonna have to make a lot of videos to pay for the Maldives.
Don't sleep.
Question number 8. Do you think you'll get emotional on your wedding day?
I think I for sure will.
Really? I don't think you will. I feel like also so many people are like, oh my god, if my husband isn't crying when I walk down the aisle, I'm turning around and doing it again. And
I could see myself definitely starting to cry when I'm reading my vows.
yeah, I can. Oh, whew. That's crazy. If Isaac cries or not cries, like, that doesn't determine how emotional that day is for him and how special it is. I know for a fact, I mean, guys, when you see the proposal vlog, you guys are gonna realize, okay, this girl is emotional and she will cry it literally. I mean, I watched Say Yes to the Dress and I cry. I cried while watching King Kong.
That's embarrassing.
It's very embarrassing, but...
It's not embarrassing. I don't want to be that guy who's like, that's embarrassing. It's not
No, I
embarrassing.
mean, the fact that I cried the smallest... Like, I could literally watch a TikTok video and cry. But you know, sometimes it get you emotional. Long story short, yeah, I'm totally gonna cry. But maybe I don't cry and then Isaac cries.
Who knows? There's only one way to find out.
Let's get married. I'll see you down the aisle.
What do you say now?
Question number 9. What do you think about wedding traditions? Example, something borrowed, something blue, bouquet toss, garter toss.
Oh, I'm down with that. I mean, that's just part of it. It's
Those
corny,
are-
but that stuff.
yeah.
We don't want to do the traditional stuff that you just check a box and do, like the. I mean, I don't know.
Well, he's not gonna try and say anything because he doesn't want to offend anybody.
Yeah, I
but,
don't want to just start gunning people's weddings, but.
well, and I'm not judging other people's weddings. This is just
I
because
am.
our... Okay, no, you're not.
I'm not.
This is just because our vision for what we want for our special day. Like, this day is gonna be one of the best days of our life thus far until we have kids. So we're just saying this from our personal perspective. I'm not gonna keep defending myself. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Those are the traditions I think are fun, and like, it's not to check a box. I think those can actually be fun.
But, like, even-
something borrowed and something blue. I don't think you're
What
actually
is
gonna
that?
have. So the bride is supposed to have something on her that's like something borrowed, something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue.
What?
Yeah, okay, clearly Isaac doesn't know what
It's
that is.
obviously not that intense.
But
Or even the
well,
throwing
and
the
they
bouquet.
say
Who really, I mean,
say that you'll have bad luck if you don't have those things, but I don't believe in the bad luck. Maybe I won't do that. I don't know. The bouquet toss is like something I kind of want to do, and like also the garter toss. Is something
That's super fun for the girls though. Like to throw it.
You know, you throw my garter.
I have to go in there and get it.
Oh God, that's gonna be really
Well, are you even gonna at that point? Are you gonna have an intense dress on? Like, do you wear your dress around all night? I feel like I'm gonna be like, well, I'm gonna throw
No,
some
Isaac,
jeans
I throw on leggings. Are you kidding?
Maybe I.
If I'm spending like $1,000 on a dress, I'm gonna wear that shit until I wake up the next morning.
That's a bet.
Yeah. Question number 10. This is for Isaac. What was the process of ring designing, proposal planning, and proposing light?
The ring process was, we can insert the ring that I was gonna get Allie, and didn't end up getting it, waited, and I was supposed to go look at other rings. I had like multiple ring shops in California I was gonna go to. Actually, Nick DeZubnar was like the person I was like, hey, what ring shop should I go to in
That's
California?
funny.
Then COVID hit, didn't end up going, fast forward 4 months.
Well, it's crazy because Isaac had an entire proposal already planned out before Corona.
It fell through not because of Corona though.
Oh.
It fell through because fill in the blank was being super difficult. We talked to the manager of this place and she was like, sorry, we can't do that.
Wait,
I'm like, are you
ew.
serious? Because I was going to do it at that Starbucks.
Oh, the manager of a Starbucks was being difficult?
I was like, I'll pay to like shut it down for an hour. I don't want anything in here except one employee, like somebody playing an acoustic guitar, like just...
Oh, okay, well, we're giving... Maybe, if you guys are curious to hear about Isaac's other proposal plan, you guys can let us know and we'll talk about
So
it.
whatever, fast forward 4 months, I found another ring guy, ended up getting the ring from him, and that's just...
How
this
many,
was probably a
like,
month
did
and
you
a half
really
before
design the ring? Like, was it...
He sent me different pictures, but I told him exactly what I wanted. And he sent me different bands, and I was like, I want that band.
He wants this band.
So either way, I'm taking too long. I had the ring for a month. Once I got the ring, I started intensely proposal planning. That's when I started planning on doing it on the podcast, and then plan the party afterwards and all that. So about a month.
Well, and also, you guys don't know this, but now you will know this. Isaac actually recorded a bunch of footage before he proposed. So, like, asking my parents for my hand in marriage and, like, their blessing, and, like, showing the ring to, like, Badge. And I was watching some of the behind-the-scenes footage of Badge taking the ring out of the paper towel cabinet and being like, oh my God, this feels like a lot of money. And
Well, it's funny because Badge, I dropped it off in Badge's apartment.
I'm surprised he let you keep it there.
And he showed, like, I think he, like, took it down and was, like, FaceTiming, like, his parents, like, hey, look at the ring. Which is not a big deal. I don't care.
No,
at all.
I'm just being like, wow.
It's just funny.
I'm surprised he felt that confident that he wasn't gonna, like, do anything to it.
Can you imagine if you would have went up to get paper towels when we were there the night before you got proposed to?
No, yeah.
And
We were keeping it in Isaac's teammate, aka our neighbor, aka
But
Michael
just above the
Badgley.
fridge,
They
like where
were
his
keeping it
paper
in a
towels are.
cabinet. Yeah.
And Frankie was over there. What if Frankie peed and you were like, Bads, where are your paper towels? And you saw the box, you'd be like, oh my gosh, no way, I'm seeing.
Y'all would have tried to make up something and I would have realized it was.
I'd have been like, Bads, you're proposing to Amelia?
And the final question, question 11, is for me. What was your reaction to being proposed to? Were you expecting it? I feel like I'm not going to answer this question. I'm going to give a
Let's
little
just leave
brief.
it to, let's leave it to the video.
I'm going to leave it to the proposal video because I'm super excited for you guys to see it. I have somebody working really hard on the editing process and they do a really good job. I've worked with this person before on certain videos, not for like proposals, but like different videos. And I'm really excited to see what they have. But I feel like after you guys see that video, maybe I can talk to you about how the day was.
We'll come out, because this is no longer about weddings and stuff. We'll wait, come out with that, and then we'll do a whole breakdown.
Yeah, we'll do a whole...
We can have it, and then we can almost do like a show clips and then talk about it.
Well, and I also feel like it'd be cool to hear about things from your perspective and hear about things from my perspective. Like, you went to go to the bathroom, in my eyes, but you really were going to get the ring. So, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they were recording that whole time.
Really? Yeah.
Because I told them as soon as we walk in, I want you guys to be recording.
No, they were, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm not going to give that away. All I'm going to say is, no, I was not expecting it at all in that moment. So, yeah. All right, with Isaac putting on his hand sanitizer before we go in to get food, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have any questions relating to engagement, proposal, wedding planning process, let us know down below. Maybe we'll make a part 2 for this video. And get ready, be sure to subscribe because I'm going to come out with so many videos relating to wedding planning because I have no idea how to plan a wedding, but we did get a wedding planner and she was like, I'm totally down to be in your videos. So I'm really excited. She's super cool,
I mean, you're
super
going
cute.
up there Monday.
That's tomorrow.
Are you going up tomorrow?
Yes.
Whoa, I did not realize that was literally in 12 hours.
Yeah.
Wait, what time are you going up?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave at like 7 because it's 3 hours to get there.
What?
Ew, I have to drive 3 hours a day.
Yeah, you should be vlogging the whole time.
Yeah, so I might have to take your car so I can vlog.
Oh, I have to do so much driving tomorrow. I really don't want you to take my car. I mean, you don't have a choice. So
I'm going to be vlogging tomorrow because I'm going to look at a venue. Yeah, I'm going to be making so many wedding planning videos. It's going to be insane. I'm going to take you guys dress shopping with me. Not going to show you the dress, but like, I'm just really excited for this part of my life.
Say yes to the dress.
If you guys think that I've like ever uploaded multiple videos in a week before, get ready because I'm about to upload a video every single day.
Talk to him, Big Al.
Talk to him. All right. So with that being said, let us know if you guys have any questions pertaining to the wedding stuff, the NFL stuff, my skincare stuff, anything. Yeah.
Anything.
This has been really enjoyable, so I don't know.
Masks on, guys.
Okay. All right, so with Isaac putting his mask on, thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in my next video.
Peace. Like, subscribe, comment. Gang, gang, gang.